the Olympic Games. A spectacle of athleticism, a celebration of human potential. But where did this grand tradition begin? To understand the origins of this global phenomenon, we must journey back in time to a place where myths and reality intertwine. The story of the Olympic Games begins in ancient Greece, a land steeped in history and legend. It was here, in a sacred grove called Olympia, that the first Games were held over 2,700 years ago. Olympia was not just a place, it was a symbol of unity and competition. Athletes from all corners of Greece would travel to this hallowed ground, eager to prove their mettle. Imagine a time when the world was simpler, yet filled with wonder. In this sacred grove, amidst ancient temples and rolling hills, the spirit of competition was born. The athletes who gathered here were not just competing for personal glory. They were participating in a religious festival, a tribute to Zeus, the king of the gods. These games were a blend of sport and spirituality. The ancient Greeks believed that athletic prowess was a divine gift, and to win at Olympia was to be favored by the gods. The festival was a grand affair, filled with religious ceremonies, offerings, and celebrations. The athletes competed in events that tested their strength, speed, and skill. Victors were awarded laurel wreaths, a symbol of their triumph and divine favor. Their names were etched into stone tablets, ensuring their legacy would endure for generations. For these ancient athletes, victory was the ultimate glory. It was a chance to be remembered, to have their names spoken with reverence and awe. The ancient Olympics were more than just games. They were a testament to the human spirit, a celebration of strength, skill, and determination. They brought people together, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose. Though the ancient games eventually faded into history, their legacy lived on. The ideals of excellence, sportsmanship, and competition continued to inspire generations. The spirit of Olympia was never truly extinguished. It lay dormant, waiting to be reborn. And when it was, it ignited a global passion for sportsmanship and competition, uniting the world in the pursuit of excellence.
Centuries passed, and the echoes of the ancient games faded into whispers. The once vibrant arenas, filled with the cheers of spectators and the feats of athletes, became silent relics of a bygone era. The spirit of competition and unity that the games fostered seemed to be lost to history. Yet, the spirit of Olympia, the pursuit of excellence and sportsmanship, never truly died. It lingered in the hearts of those who believed in the power of sport to transcend boundaries and bring people together. The ideals of honor, respect, and fair play continued to inspire generations, even if the games themselves had been forgotten. In the late 19th century, a French visionary named Pierre de Coubertin dared to dream of reviving the Olympic Games. He was deeply moved by the stories of ancient Greece and the values that the original games represented. Coubertin saw an opportunity to use sports as a means to promote peace and understanding in a world that was increasingly divided. Coubertin believed in the power of sports to unite nations, to foster peace and understanding. He envisioned a global event where athletes could compete not just for personal glory, but for the honor of their countries, and in doing so build bridges of friendship and mutual respect. His vision was ambitious, but he was determined to make it a reality. He envisioned a world where athletes from all corners of the globe could come together, not as rivals but as ambassadors of their nations, competing in the spirit of fair play and camaraderie. This vision was revolutionary at a time when nationalism and conflict were on the rise, and it required a leap of faith from many to believe in its potential. In 1894, his dream became a reality. With the support of like-minded individuals and the formation of the International Olympic Committee, the stage was set for the revival of the Olympic Games. It was a monumental achievement, a testament to the power of vision and perseverance. The first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece, a symbolic return to the birthplace of the Games. The choice of Athens was deliberate, a nod to the ancient traditions and a way to honor the origins of this grand event. The city, steeped in history, provided a fitting backdrop for the rebirth of the Olympics. Athletes from 14 nations participated, competing in 43 events across 9 sports. The diversity of participants and the range of sports showcased the universal appeal of the Games. It was a celebration of human potential and the shared joy of competition. The Games were a resounding success, capturing the world's imagination and ushering in a new era of international sporting competition. The enthusiasm and excitement of the spectators, the dedication of the athletes, and the spirit of unity that permeated the event were clear indicators that the Olympic revival was a triumph. The Olympic flame, once extinguished by time, was rekindled, burning brighter than ever before. It symbolized the enduring nature of the Olympic spirit and the hope that the Games would continue to inspire future generations. The modern Olympic Games had begun, ready to leave their mark on the world. Over the years, the Games have grown in scale and significance, becoming a global phenomenon that brings together athletes and spectators from every corner of the earth. They stand as a testament to the enduring power of sport to unite, inspire, and elevate the human spirit.
As the Olympic movement gained momentum, a young nation, still under British rule, watched with keen interest. India, a land with a rich sporting heritage of its own, yearned to be a part of this global celebration of athleticism. In 1920, India took its first tentative steps onto the Olympic stage, sending a small contingent of athletes to compete in Antwerp, Belgium. These early games were a time of learning and adaptation for Indian athletes. They faced numerous challenges, from limited resources and training facilities to the unfamiliarity of competing on an international stage. Acclimatizing to different cultures, climates, and sporting regulations added to their difficulties. Yet, these pioneers persevered, their participation marking India's arrival on the world's sporting stage. Though medals remained elusive in those early years, the experience gained was invaluable. Each competition, each interaction with athletes from around the world served as a stepping stone for the future. India's Olympic journey had begun, and the nation was determined to make its mark. The year 1928 marked a turning point in India's Olympic history. It was a year that would forever be etched in the annals of Indian sports, a year when the nation took its first steps towards global recognition in the field of hockey. It was the year Indian hockey announced its arrival on the world stage, and with it, ignited a passion for the sport that would captivate the nation for decades to come. The journey to Amsterdam was not just a physical voyage, but a symbolic one, representing the hopes and dreams of a burgeoning nation. Led by the charismatic Dhyan Chand, often hailed as the Wizard of Hockey, India embarked on a golden era. Dhyan Chand's leadership was not just about his skills on the field, but also his ability to inspire and unite the team. His presence was a beacon of hope and excellence. The team, a blend of raw talent and tactical brilliance, dominated the Amsterdam Olympics, their fluid passing and mesmerizing stickwork leaving opponents spellbound. Each match was a display of sheer artistry, with the Indian team weaving patterns on the field that were both beautiful and effective. Dhyan Chand, with his incredible ball control and uncanny ability to find the back of the net, became a global icon. His performances were nothing short of magical, earning him admirers from all corners of the world. His name became synonymous with excellence in hockey. India's victory, a resounding 3-0 win over the Netherlands in the final, marked the beginning of an unprecedented era of dominance in international hockey. This triumph was not just a win on the scoreboard, but a statement to the world about India's potential and prowess. India's triumph in Amsterdam was more than just a sporting victory. It was a moment of national pride, a testament to the skill and determination of Indian athletes. The celebrations that followed were a reflection of the joy and pride felt by millions back home. It was a moment of national pride, a testament to the skill and determination of Indian athletes. The sight of the Indian flag being hoisted and the national anthem playing in a foreign land was a powerful symbol of India's emerging identity on the global stage. It instilled a sense of belief, a conviction that India could compete and win at the highest level. This newfound confidence was not limited to the hockey field, but permeated through various aspects of Indian society, inspiring a generation to dream big. This victory laid the foundation for a legacy that would inspire generations of Indian hockey players. The heroes of 1928 became role models, their stories passed down through the years, motivating young athletes to pick up the stick and aim for greatness. The dawn of Indian hockey in 1928 was not just the beginning of a sporting journey, but the birth of a national movement that would shape the future of Indian sports.